The teen girl killed after being struck by a car as she crossed the Tonic-Williams-Darling Highway has been identified. She is Denisha Barr, a 14-year-old H.O. Nash student. Today, her school family mourned her death. Principal Cheryl Samuels called Barr a shining star. Meantime, grief counselors from the Ministry of Education and police were at the school this morning to offer comfort to students. This as Principal Samuels remembered one of Denisha's final achievements, the school's National Arts Festival winner in drama.
She was focused on was making sure that she won as many awards at graduation this coming school year and going on to college. And so her focus was education. She was involved in so many clubs and activities here at the school. She really is going to be a miss.
Meantime, police said the other two victims of that accident are still in hospital with serious injuries, but are stable at this time. No charges have been filed in the case. Officer in charge of the Police Traffic Division, Superintendent Ken Strawn, also provided details of that freak accident on Wilson Track Friday, which left a 17-year-old pregnant female dead. Strawn says it was a challenge to remove the remains of the young female, describing it as trying to find a needle in a haystack. He offered this theory of what went wrong and responded to criticism over the length of time it took to get to the remains.
Heavy-duty dump truck that was through Wilson Track, somehow or the other took off, ending up into two BC utility poles, thereafter colliding with a resident. She was within that resident and unfortunately sandwiched between that vehicle and another parked vehicle that was in that yard. The structure that was there was totally disintegrated, and we want to take this time to thank all of the stakeholders who joined us that morning in the recovery of the remains of that young lady. You might ask the question, why did it take so long to get her out of there? We understood at that particular point we had lost her, but care had to be taken to use all methods necessary to try to recover the individual as humanely as possible.
Now, the Ministry of Transport and Aviation is very concerned about the recent spate of traffic accidents. At that press conference today, Minister of State in the ministry, Hope Strawn, said 41 traffic fatalities have taken place this year, which means cases are up from last year. Now, the ministry has launched a public education plan on proper road usage.
Residents in the Pine Forest subdivision taking
Planning and Policy Unit, TPPU, of the Road Traffic Department is being strengthened to assist the police department in investigating these accidents and to provide technical assistance to the Ministry of Works. The aim and objective is to create the safest environment for the driving and pedestrian public.
Now, the ministry is also warning drivers against making calls or texting and driving and is looking to introduce legislation to criminalize the practice. It's time for your first check of weather. Here's Chief Meteorologist Basil Dean. Hello, Basil.
Hi, Keisha. We have been enjoying warm days and mild nights throughout the weekend. Will these conditions hang around? Well, you stay tuned. The details coming up later in the newscast.
Well, still to come in the Bahamas tonight, a new initiative in Grand Bahama. We'll tell you more about it coming up.